Hey, it's Josh. You're watching JoshToob, and this is your writing tip of the day. Collective nouns are words that imply more than one person, but that are considered singular and take a singular verb, such as group, team, committee, class, and family. For example, the team runs during practice. The committee decides how to proceed. The family has a long history. My family has never been able to agree. And the rest of the footage is pretty much old stuff. There's something about Biggie Smalls, or Notorious B.I.G, because his anniversary of his death was a couple weekends ago. And then almost an entire previously aired JoshToob webisode follows that. So enjoy. Really? Hey there, folks. Wow, it wasn't really supposed to do that. It's supposed to kind of be a better picture. But anyway, I'll let it go with that. I am going to read to you from Wikipedia, from the Notorious B.I.G's page on Wikipedia, because yesterday was the, 15-year... 15-year anniversary since his death. And he's trending right now as far as Yahoo is concerned, and so I figured I would read to you some of the stuff from the Wikipedia page, which is quite lengthy. So I'm just going to read it in sections and take a break and then read again, and maybe I'll, But anyway, today's March 10th. It's trending today, and #1 trend as far as Yahoo is concerned, so I figured, you know what? Sometimes I like to read stories about what's trending on Yahoo. That way I can maybe, get some views for having mentioned something important for once. Anyway, Christopher George Latour Wallace, May 21, 1972 to March 9, 1997. Best known as the Notorious B.I.G, was an American rapper. He was also known as Biggie Smalls after a character in the 1975 film Let's Do It Again, Big Papa, and the Black Frank White, after the main character of the 1990 film King of New York. Wallace was raised in Brooklyn, in the Brooklyn borough of New York City. When Wallace released his debut album, Ready to Die, in 1994, he became a central figure in the East Coast hip-hop scene and increased New York's visibility at a time when West Coast artists were more prominent in the mainstream. The following year, Wallace led his childhood friends to start success through his protege group, Junior Mafia. While recording his second album, Wallace was heavily involved in the East Coast-West Coast hip-hop feud, dominating the scene at the time. On March 9, 1997, Wallace was killed by an unknown assailant in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. His double disc set, Life After Death, released 15 days later, hit #1 on the U.S. album charts, and was certified diamond in 2000, one of the few hip-hop albums to receive this certification. Wallace was noted for his loose, easy flow, dark, semi-autobiographical lyrics, and storytelling abilities. Since his death, a further 2 albums have been released. MTV ranked him at #3 on their list of the greatest MC rappers of all time. He has certified sales of 17 million units in the United States. And we will move on to his early life in a little while. Generally, if I'm doing a collage webisode, the daily news update, I should explain to you, is made up of a bunch of different sources. Alright, continuing on with news. Apparently Sundance is going to come up a lot. Hey there, so I've been getting this email since I signed up for Newgrounds like 4 or 5 years ago. the weekly top 5 portal entries, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but now I have, nothing else to do, so I figured one day a week I could do this. Here is the top 5 portal entries from Newgrounds for the week of January 25th, 2012. Starting with Spaz Kid, and I can only handle 30 seconds of this, so I don't know. It's the number 1 though, so it kind of tells you what's watching Newgrounds these days. And it's called Sailor Man to the Squeakle. I don't know. Anyway, here goes.
Coming soon to Blu-ray, DVD.
Well, hey everybody, how's everyone's adventures for you? Crystals going pretty good. I found a bunch of crystals, a heart-shaped crystal, diamond-shaped crystal, a fart-fetch-shaped crystal. No one cares about how many. Where are you? A circle-shaped crystal. Oh guys, you're gonna have to leave a little early from the apartment. Guess what I'm doing? No one cares. What is wrong?
I honestly can't believe that video is the number 1 top portal entry. I don't like it. I think the animation's clever, but the dialogue and the storyline, I don't know, just not good. But it's the number 1, so a lot more people who don't agree with me like it, and that's cool. That's what Newgrounds is. Coming up is Wonders of the Universe, I think it is. Let me see. Wonders of the Universe, Attack of the Foodmatron, number 2. I actually think it should be number 1. It's pretty good.
I hate birthdays. How can that many space weasels fit into one guy's luggage? Yeah, just get me a sandwich or something.
Error! Due to an infestation of ravenous space weasels, all sandwich entries have been removed from the food database.
Fine, whatever. Just give me the first thing from the list.
Hey there, you're watching JoshTube's look at the Newgrounds top 5 portal entries for January 25th, 2012. That was Wonders of the Universe with the Attack of the Foodmatron, and actually I think that one was pretty good. So the next one coming up is actually a game in the style of, in the style of Myst type, point and click, flash based, mysteries and all that. Is a pretty good flash one called Adventures of Veronica Wright, Escape from the Present, and that's number 3.
On Fridays, so that Mandy needed to be ready for 5:30, and then she was like, "Oh my goodness!" Yes, only Samantha is coming. Okay, I'll be ready. Is it freezing out?
Okay, yeah, this is JoshTube, and this is the next morning from before. You were just watching Veronica Wright, Escape from the Present, the opening, as being the number 4 in the top 5 portal entries. And now coming up is Koopa's Day Off or something, I think it is. I don't know, I forgot. But I'm not going to keep re-recording these just so I can go check.